Hi, I'm Stephanie Bush. I'm the president of Community Development Sustainable Solutions. As you know, we care about the community, East St. Louis, so we're here asking some questions to our township supervisor, Mr. Alvin Parks. How are you doing, sir?
I'm glad to be here with you, Stephanie, and I'm doing great.
Good. Well, I want to make mention of the heat because I'm sweating right now. And it is a hot day. I know that our state or our community has issued a heat alert, right?
That is correct. The entire St. Louis metropolitan area has been under a heat alert for a few days at this point, and we want to make sure that the East St. Louis Township is responding to the heat alert here for the citizens of East St. Louis. And we want you to know, Stephanie, that our efforts are in conjunction with the city of East St. Louis, which of course is always the lead entity on any kind of an emergency response. But our response is specifically talking about what we're providing at the Clyde C. Jordan Senior Citizen Center, which is already underway. It began this morning at 8 o'clock, and it will continue today until 8 o'clock p.m. It will continue on Sunday when people get out of church, going from 1 o'clock until 8 o'clock in the evening, and again on Monday. All of those days I just mentioned, we're expecting the heat to be somewhere between 94 and 96 degrees.
Yes.
We know it's going to be hot. It's humid, of course, in the Midwest. It's very humid here in East St. Louis. And we're doing everything we can to make sure that the word gets out. And Stephanie, I really appreciate you and your organization making this vehicle available to us so that we can make sure that our seniors, our medically fragile citizens, our citizens who have very young children, and anyone else who's under medication of any sort understands you don't have to stay in a hot house or in a hot atmosphere. The Clyde C. Jordan Senior Citizen Center is wide open to the entire community to get you out of the heat and into an atmosphere that's cool, where we will have water, we will have refreshments of all sort, we'll have food, television, other ways that one can entertain oneself during
the
time
location? Where do they find you?
They can find us at 6755 State Street.
Good deal.
Right there at the corner of 68th and State Street. And we will be there during those times. And of course, we'll be open tomorrow, regular business hours, but it's not expected to be quite as hot tomorrow. So we're going from 8 until 4:30.
Now, I do know what you're doing. That's very generous already. But say for the average citizen that comes to the township, what can they expect? Is there going to be any refreshments, cold water, anything like that?
Well, one of the things that we're going to do is not only provide refreshments, the water, the snacks, fruits, vegetables, things that will help keep one cool.
And hydrated.
And hydrated.
Okay.
And by the way, we want to thank the city of East St. Louis for providing the water to us for this situation.
Although, East St. Louis.
Yes, we'll have even more water coming in because we know it is extremely hot, and there's nothing better than water. But we also want to make sure that we mention that we will pick people up who need to be picked up.
Okay.
And the phone number on that is 874-3650. 874-3650. I will also put my personal cell phone number out there in case we have a situation that you want to be picked up in the morning and you need to tell us at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
My number is area code 618-698-0973 to make sure that anyone who needs transportation to get there has that transportation. And Stephanie, it's really about being our brother's keeper and our sister's keeper. Do not let anyone sit in a house that is too hot. When we think it's only 100 degrees outside, a good brick home can make that house as hot as 130 degrees.
Oh, wow.
So you're talking about actually baking and frying eggs inside a house that's that hot.
Oh, my goodness. So I guess when we're talking about the functionality of a township, this is one great function that we can't really do without, and we're very happy that you had the insight to implement this.
And Stephanie, I'm glad you brought that up. One of the things that the township is here to do is to support the city of East St. Louis in any way it can.
Absolutely.
And in many cases, it simply starts with making sure that you help to provide for the health and safety of the community. The health and safety begin with making sure that people can be healthy and safe inside their homes, and if not, what do we do to make sure that they are healthy and safe inside some atmosphere? In this case, that atmosphere is the Clyde C. Jordan Senior Citizen Center, located at 6755 State Street, which is open every day from 8 until 4:30. But especially during this time period, we're opening up on the weekend and we're opening up after hours to make sure that no one is too hot during this brutal heat storm that we've got going right now.
I think that's beautiful. Thank you very much, sir.
I appreciate you.
All
Thank you,
right.
Stephanie.
Good deal.